Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Nick Kingham gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, David Peralta, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Boston, the left fielder, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 3-2 pitch is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, when this guy's on, he's nasty. How nasty? How about in this last appearance, struck out 21 batters. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen. And I really hope he brings his A game along again in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
hit to first. Moreland's there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down.
Here's George Springer. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat that finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
He's got the average up to 307 here with 19 homers and 41 RBIs. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Zunino, the runner at third. McCann at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Fastball well outside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. The 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2 fouled away. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. is taken. Strike one. Belt, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The second baseman.
Now batting, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Dozier brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Mike Zunino, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not getting.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Jed Jerko now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0. Brendan Kinsler answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kinsler.
Now the Red Sox DH, Brian McCann, lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 4.
Brian McCann.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And it's fouled away. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Peralta stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Ender Inciarte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors.
Wendell.
Digging in, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So we got him looking there. Joey Wendell becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Robert Stock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen
66.
here. Ready now, Mitch Moreland hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, George Springer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he fouls this one off. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
The first baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. In there, 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Diaz hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Twins are set down 1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Pedro Alvarez is retired to start out the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelet. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Brebbia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Here comes Peralta, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The next twin up, Anthony Rendon, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 3-0. Richard Rodriguez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Richard.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Moreland goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
George.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. George Springer is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Up and in for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson is after it, but this will land untouched. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's Jock Peterson now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So striding in, Jed Jerko. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jed Jerko is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Grounded to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The third baseman, number 24. Pedro.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Belt charging this one, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Twins nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Red Sox pick up win number 70 to top the division. Masahiro Tanaka records the victory, his 13th of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Nick Kingham worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.